China quietly deployed combat robots on battlefields, and the United States couldn't do anything. 140 specialized factories are building an army that we cannot stop by 2028. Silent deployment. Modern warfare has changed forever. We are no longer talking about conceptual weapons systems or prototypes sitting under spec sheets. The People's Liberation Army of China has actively moved autonomous, weaponized robotic platforms into real-world combat environments. These are quadrupedal unmanned ground vehicles commonly referred to by military analysts as robot wolves. They are not remote control toys operated from a joystick a few meters away. Instead, they are fully networked, artificial intelligence-driven combat systems that get smarter every time they work on a mission. They can navigate extreme, rugged terrain entirely on their own and carry standard-issue assault rifles and surveillance optics directly on their hardened mounts. Official footage broadcast by state media has confirmed that these machines are integrated into active infantry operations. The PLA's 76th Group Army recently conducted live-fire confrontation exercises in complex terrain. During these drills, motorized infantry companies advanced alongside automated robot wolf packs. The deployment locations are strategic, training in grassy, hilly, and dense urban environments that mimic regional flashpoints and war terrain. These machines can climb ladders, traverse deep mud, clear high obstacles, and maintain a steady pace with frontline human soldiers. The Chinese military is rewriting its standard tactical doctrine to accommodate this automated workforce. They have introduced the doctrine known as the 333 Formation 2.0. This strategy changes a traditional infantry squad. Instead of relying solely on human personnel, a standard combat unit prioritizes a hybrid unit consisting of 9 human soldiers and 3 autonomous robot wolves. The robots act as the spearhead during the assault, entering hostile buildings first to map enemy defensive layouts and provide initial suppressive fire. This integration has extended the effective combat radius of a standard squad from 500 meters to an incredible 1,500 meters, increasing the squad's total firepower by 200%. The machines bring immense psychological pressure to the battlefield. Facing a relentless, bulletproof machine that feels no fear and can cause immediate panic is something the world is scared of. Inside the 140 industrial factories, the Pentagon is tracking a huge industrial update that has shifted from a corporate race into a national security crisis. The Ministry of Information Technology in China confirmed massive statistics. The nation now has over 140 specialized humanoid and quadrupedal robot manufacturers operating within its borders. These are not small research labs built in homes. These are massive, capital-backed industrial complexes spanning technological hubs like Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Hangzhou. These 140 firms have already moved past design concepts, filing hundreds of unique machine patents and deploying over 330 distinct robotic products into industrial sectors. The shipping volume of these automated units is unprecedented. For example, a single robotic firm named Unitree has already produced and shipped over 5,500 full-sized humanoid units. Another manufacturer, which I mentioned, has pushed out over 5,100 units. The industrial robot giant Ubitech has cleared thousands of those shipments. These factories are moving at a rapid scale. Ubitech recently launched the world's first very large-scale industrial deployment of full-sized humanoid robots, moving hundreds of its advanced Walker S2 units directly into the automotive assembly lines of companies like BYD and Geely. The ultimate goal of the state-directed initiative is to train these machines inside commercial automotive and electronics factories to master complex physical manipulation, object sorting, and tool handling. Once the mechanical dexterity is perfected, these identical platforms can be instantly reflashed with combat software and outfitted with weapons. The central government established a $100 billion fund specifically designated for strategic technology, including advanced AI and robotics. Local municipal governments are adding billions more to build specialized robotic hubs. A huge example is the Zhejiang Humanoid Robot Innovation Center, which has over 2.2 billion yuan in funding within a brief 18-month window. State-backed defense firms like Hangzhou-based 58 Intelligent Technology are also rapidly expanding their footprints. This firm, which created the foundational quadrupedal platform used by the PLA, recently secured a multi-million-dollar contract for full-sized D-12 humanoid units. The Chinese government made it an absolute national mandate to mass-produce these intelligent machines. They are aiming to completely dominate the global automated market. They have already surpassed their manufacturing goals, which companies like Tesla are still struggling with. They want to create an industrial supply chain that can pivot to military output at a moment's notice. With the sheer output of these 140 robotic factories, China gains an overwhelming numbers advantage. The true crisis for Western defense planners is the brutal cost asymmetry. Unbreakable army. The main problem that Western defense analysts are facing is the cost-exchange ratio. The United States military operates on a highly complex, ultra-expensive procurement cycle. A comparable military-grade quadrupedal unmanned system developed in the West carries an estimated price of at least $70,000 per unit. Due to China's tightly integrated domestic manufacturing ecosystem, they don't have to source anything from the outside. Everything is available within their reach, from mineral resource extraction teams to factories. Factories can mass-produce combat-ready robot wolves for just a few thousand yen. This means China can manufacture dozens of fully autonomous combat systems for the literal price of a single American system. They do not need the robots to survive intense combat engagements because they are cheap enough to be completely expendable on the battlefield. Interestingly, that is their goal. This economic disparity creates a technological gap that the Pentagon cannot bridge through normal spending. Western counter-drone and counter-robot tracking systems rely on precision defense systems that cost millions of dollars per interceptor missile. If an adversary can deploy thousands of autonomous ground units simultaneously, conventional defense stockpiles will be entirely exhausted within days of the sustained conflict's opening. The machines run on advanced vision language action models and onboard AI processing units, which means they do not rely on constant satellite communication or external GPS signals to navigate. They process raw visual data from their onboard camera systems in real time, making them highly resistant to traditional Western electronic warfare. Moreover, the entire global chain for advanced robotic components runs directly through mainland China. Chinese manufacturers completely dominate the production of high-power electric actuators, lightweight lithium batteries, and even rare earth magnets that power these robotic limbs. The transition from human-centric warfare to fully automated robot combat layers is accelerating by mere days. Subscribe now if you want to fully understand what is going on with the shifting balance of global power. Shifting the balance. The aggressive implementation of these autonomous robotic systems poses a dangerous threat to our regional security. The official timeline set by the leadership in Beijing has repeatedly flagged the upcoming years as key milestones for military modernization and structural readiness. The PLA is actively testing these robotic formations for highly specific island, block, and urban combat scenarios. During landing exercises conducted by the Eastern Theater Command, unmanned ground units have been deployed as the primary vanguard force. The landscape of Taiwan presents a very complex defensive challenge, characterized by heavily fortified coastal positions, dense urban centers, and treacherous mountain passes. Normal human infantry assaults on these positions would result in extreme casualty rates for the invading forces. Deploying automated robots would look straight out of a cyberpunk movie. The PLA can systematically clear defensive trenches, breach fortified doorways, and neutralize coastal points without losing a single human soldier. The machines operate in perfect harmony in decentralized formations, communicating with aerial FPV drones to share real-time targeting information across the entire squad. This automated approach creates a huge tactical dilemma for the defensive forces. Taiwan's defensive infrastructure was engineered to counter discrete, high-value threats like conventional naval vessels, fighter jets, and incoming ballistic missiles. It is not equipped to process or engage a decentralized swarm of thousands of small, low-profile armored ground robots crawling through urban debris. Every missile fired by the defenders to neutralize a cheap, expendable robot represents a catastrophic economic and material loss. The sheer volume of automated units rolling out of China's industrial facilities can overwhelm existing air defense and coastal artillery networks through raw numbers. This fundamentally changes the balance of deterrence in the Pacific. The Unstoppable Army in 2028. Now, let's talk about the year 2028. It is the absolute point of no return for Western military planners. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology's national policy mandate was engineered to achieve full-scale industrial mass production by 2025, with the secondary goal of completely owning the global AI robotics market layout. China is currently well past the initial benchmarks. They are accelerating the integration of visual AI, high-performance actuators, and autonomous combat layers into an industrial juggernaut. By the time 2028 arrives, the production capacity of those 140 specialized factories could reach a level that American defense manufacturing simply can't match. And it is 140 factories today, but in a few years, that number will be much higher. warfare is shifting away from human courage and moving towards raw industrial throughput. The nation that possesses the most efficient automated factories, the most secure mineral supply lines, and the most adaptable AI models will dictate the terms of geopolitical reality. China has systematically constructed that exact ecosystem. They have successfully transformed their commercial robotics boom into a highly lethal, mass-producible, reusable military asset that runs on automated reinforcement learning. America is facing a competitor that doesn't just build weapons but builds the automated systems that build those weapons. The window to establish a viable countermeasure is also slamming shut, and the automated army of 2028 is already assembled, block by block. Algorithmic warfare race. So far, we've talked a lot about the hardware that Chinese or American robots have, but the real danger of these machine armies doesn't stop at the hardware level. The software engineering behind these mechanical platforms is evolving through a continuous closed-loop training cycle that the West cannot replicate. While Western developers spend years running computer simulations under strict safety guidelines, Chinese engineers are gathering millions of hours of real-world operational data directly from their active factory floors and military test ranges. Every time a humanoid robot lifts an automotive part or a robot navigates through a muddy ditch, that physical information is uploaded to a centralized military cloud server. The AI models process this massive data loop instantly, correcting balance errors and updating the behavioral algorithms for the entire fleet overnight. Moreover, this creates an entirely new kind of military intelligence. It is a beehive network where the battlefield experience of a single machine instantly updates the tactical capabilities of thousands of others across the ocean. Western military analysts often refer to this concept as human-out-of-the-loop combat. In a fast-moving, multi-domain conflict, human reaction speeds will only become too slow. Emotions can come into play, leading to fear and biases. Decisions to deploy countermeasures, shift defensive lines, or initiate strikes will have to be completely automated to survive. America's defense infrastructure is fundamentally struggling to adapt to this algorithmic array. The Pentagon is bottlenecked by strict regulatory approvals, software verification delays, and a severe domestic shortage of advanced semiconductor manufacturing facilities. Will the US find a way to rebuild its domestic manufacturing chain to counter the automated threat? Or has China already secured a permanent victory through its massive robotic system? Let us know your insightful thoughts in the comments section below. And if you want to keep track of the rapid rise of artificial intelligence systems and modern robotic warfare, subscribe to the channel now because we cover every bit that's trending.